lady, I am here bright and early, first thing in the morning, so I can talk to you about your freaking mini game for shooting arrows while on horseback with 500 rupees, so that you can charge me 20 rupees per play. I have 25 attempts to get 1,500 points. You better take my money. Anyway, hey everybody, it is me, yes me, Chocolate Controller. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we did a few side things that we needed to do in order to in order to get a few final collectibles that we missed throughout the journey, and try to make a recovery on that front, but and we got some of them, but not all of them, so we still have quite a bit left. Yes, I want to play again. We also in the last episode went through Gerudo training grounds and got the ice arrows. So that was fun. Oh geez, I am absolutely terrible at this game. I don't even know if I should just wait on these arrows. Like, there's no way. I think it'd be funny if I somehow managed to pull it off, but this time we are just going to be playing this game a whole bunch, until we can get to the points that we need to actually, get the final collectible here. And then, there we go. That's not good. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Come on. K. We're going. Strong streak. Come on. I got this. Ah, so close. We were so close. 1,370. Ah, shoot. That was a good one, too. That was a good run. Oh, that was a good run. All right. So, while I'm here, this is already turning out into a bad run. Okay. Well, okay. Well, we can still make somewhat of a recovery here. It's not likely that we will, but we can. We did not make the recovery that I was hoping for. But while I'm doing this, I want to explain. We are still missing 2 pieces of heart and 3 gold Skulltulas. All of these things that... You gotta be kidding me. That was wonderful. Great. I am doing great this attempt. I don't know what you're talking about. I have so many points right now. Well, I am the point master right now. I have 90,000 points right now. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have only 470. I have 9,999. Anyway. I finally... So, after looking up guides and stuff, and then kind of looking at my past videos of past episodes, after watching past episodes again, there are like 3 gold Skulltulas that I completely passed over. I was in the area that they were in, and just completely passed over him because I either didn't think it was there, or I forgot it was there, or I thought I had already gotten it. And that was horrible as well. So yeah, and then the 2 pieces of heart I missed, I just forgot. I just forgot they were there. And funnily enough, most out of all those pieces of heart that I missed, out of all the pieces of heart that I managed to miss there, out of all those pieces of heart, out of those 2 pieces of heart, I think one of them I should have honestly remembered better, but I didn't. And this attempt is not gonna go. Nope. We got over 1,000 again, but barely. Yes, I did need to keep trying. Yes, if you want 100% completion, you do need to do this. This is to get a one last equipment upgrade. Oh my gosh. You probably can already guess based on what I just said you get as an equipment upgrade. You can probably guess what equipment upgrade we're getting. So, I mean, I shouldn't need to tell you. Yeah, 710's not bad. 710's not bad, especially for having a really bad start there. Anyway, but yeah, the best part about most of this stuff— shut up, phone. I forgot that what the heck? Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. I can't even hit this target. Wow. Great job, me. I can play video games. I can play video games real good. Real good at video games. Also, I forgot that my phone— I forgot to mute my phone. Anyway. Okay. Try that again. I'm making attempts. Anyway. Anyway. I cannot play video games. Anyway. Forgot that my ringtone was on earlier, so I forgot that my phone was not muted. Oh my gosh, that was actually a pretty good snipe on that pot. I mean, if I wasn't trying to hit the pots every time, I might be able to just do it by hitting the target, like hitting bullseyes on the targets, but that just doesn't seem like a good strategy. It feels like a better strategy to try to hit the pots for 100 first, and then try to get bullseyes on the way back, you know? Come on. Yeah, oh, that was a rough one. Okay. That was a rough final one, but I think I can still recover and get it. I sniped that once, I can snipe it again. That was not a good snipe, but I still got it, I guess. Yeah, 1,040, I guess. I am at 280 rupees. Okay, I'm gonna try not talking and actually focus this time. That was better. I guess if I just, like, you know, shut up, I might be able to actually do it. So I guess we're gonna just try doing this while not talking anymore. I hit the A button in on accident while trying to shoot things, and that messed my streak up there. Gosh dang it. That's a little upsetting. I messed my streak up just by accidentally skimming the A button. Oops. Okay. Well, we're gonna try that one again. I am overshooting them every single freaking time. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even get a single hit until just now, and I still have I only have 8 arrows left. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. I got 190 out of that. Great. That was a fantastic attempt. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I can do this in 9 arrows, but I'll try. At this point, I just have to focus on finding a good angle to shoot at, so... Oh, that was... Oh, great! This is my last attempt here, I swear. If I don't get this in this last attempt, I'm just gonna reset and do this over again. I am not happy about this. Yeah, I might have to just reset. Okay, but like seriously, why? 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 Alright, reset number 3. I am unenthused. At this point, this episode is just gonna be full of just highlighted attempts and like ending results for each attempt I do. Like highlights of any random attempts that I do that actually are either really good or really bad. So I'm not even gonna try doing another intro at this point. Wow, okay. And then like of course there's gonna be stuff like this where like if I reset I'll let you know like, hey, this is my 3rd reset or my 5th reset or my 17th reset. Cause who knows how many times I'm gonna reset. Because I suck at archery. Apparently. I got my archery merit badge in like Boy Scouts at like age 14 or 15, I think. I remember earning it. I don't think I actually ever, well, I might have gotten it. I remember not getting a satchel or anything for it, but I think I do remember getting the badge, the actual badge itself. But yeah, anyway. But this is video game archery, so it's completely different and is also very much harder to pull off, apparently. I've never really liked aiming in the N64 games. I think it's much easier with the controller I'm using, the GameCube controller. If I was playing this with the N64 controller, there would be so much more screaming at this point. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I was playing this on actual N64 hardware, this would be more like episode 58 or something like that. If I'm gonna be completely honest, this episode would be more like 58, not 46 or whatever we're on now. I'm not actually completely caring about that part right now, and of course. Anyway, I am like half focusing on this, half not at this point. It is so for reference to the enthusiasm I have right now. I woke up this morning to record episode 30, or not 30, 44. Episode 44 and 45 were just recorded this morning before I went to work. So you know, I had just recorded the Gerudo training grounds and the first couple attempts at this earlier today. I then went to work straight afterward. Had not eaten anything for breakfast. And then you know, I worked from about 2 to 9 my time. And then I got home from work, and I was trying to edit episode 44. I decided to leave episode 45 for a bit, just because I wanted to try to get one more episode recorded. And by the time I was done editing episode 44, it was sometime about maybe like 10:30, 10:45-ish by the time I was done editing. And then I was making thumbnails for the next couple episodes, you know. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try to, I have 500 rupees is after the training grounds, you know. I'll attempt to try to do this shooting gallery tonight. I also ended up, you know, looking up the collectibles that I am an absolute moron for missing at this point. So, you know, and so it's probably like, what, 11:30 at night when I started attempting this, maybe. So between the first 2 recordings of me attempting this, and between the first 2 attempts of me recording this whole mini game and this recording of attempting this mini game, and between all that and the resets and like occasional pauses for one reason or another, it is now what, 12:40 in the morning. It is past midnight. I have plans to go to breakfast with an old coworker tomorrow, at about 10 in the morning, so I have less than 10 hours to even get there, which means I have probably a little less than 7 hours-ish to sleep, so I can get ready and then get on the bus and get over there. And then after that, I am planning to, after I do breakfast stuff, I am going to be coming home. I might stop in at work. I'm like right there, like where I'm going to breakfast. I will be right next to my work. So I might stop in for a little bit there. And then this video is going out much later. But I am planning to do the 100 subscribers live stream at 4 p.m. tomorrow today, tomorrow. I mean, it's technically past midnight for me, so I guess it's technically today. But I am planning to do that from 4 to 10 p.m. So yeah, it is. So yeah, at the time of recording this, it is currently February 3rd. Midnight on February 3rd. So I'm not very enthused. I mean, I will say just because, you know, I haven't said it in a video yet, and because my recording is so ahead of schedule, I do want to mention just because it did happen like February 1st. I woke up February 1st to my short. I posted that Truth About Mario 64 Hazy Maze Cave short. That's from my old Mario 64 Let's Play back in what, 2021? Something like that. 2020 or 2021, something. Maybe even 2019. I don't remember for sure. I think it's 2020 though. So yeah, I did that. So I did that Let's Play a few years back, and I made that short from that has that clip from that episode. And I woke up the next morning to see that I am now at 104 subscribers. I have no idea where I will be at. I have no idea where I will be when this video goes up, because, you know, this video will probably be going up basically March at this point. I think based on how many episodes I've recorded, I think this video will be going up March 2nd. Which means the Let's Play will be finishing in March. Jeez. So yeah. So I just thought I'd talk about the fact that, yeah, I am now up over 100 hid subs, which, thank you guys so much. I know I haven't said it in a video yet, but like I said, I got so much recording done between I basically got up to episode 43 recorded before hitting 100. And then I just recorded 44 and 45 today. Well, I guess yesterday, if you want to consider the fact that it is past midnight, and so, you know, technically yesterday now, but still, I have recorded 3 videos since hitting 100. So I'm just gonna say it in the video. I'm probably gonna say it in the live stream. But thank you guys again so much. Again, I have been doing this for 5 years now. December 8th, 2023 would be 5 years since I started doing Let's Plays as like an actual thing. You know, when I think I technically had like a few videos up on my channel sometime in 2017, I want to say, is when I actually had videos going up on that channel, but then I took them all down for some parental reasons. My mom did not approve of me having a YouTube channel at whatever age I was. I don't even know how old I am. So my mom was not approving of that. I think I was like I think I had just turned 16, maybe a little under. I don't remember. I might have been like 15 or 16. Anyway, so, you know, yeah, I think I was 16 actually. I think I was 16 when my mom told me to delete all those videos. So I did. You know, I felt I did what I was told. I mean, I didn't want to, but, you know, I did. And then my mom and I, like, just before my 17th birthday, discussed hey, I know you want to do this. I know you want to do a YouTube channel. She told me if I could set up some rules with my counselor and my at the time HI worker. You know, with my autism and stuff, I had a lot of social workers, counseling, you know, stuff like that. She told me if I could work out some rules for my 17th birthday, I could start a YouTube channel. So you know, I took that and rolled with it, you know. I was happy to hear that. So come December of 2018, I am at my friend Tano's house, who at the time who was calling himself Donut People Gaming. I think the idea behind Donut People Gaming, honestly, was because of my chocolate controller. So he just kind of rolled with the whole food idea. We actually almost had a collab thing go on by just the two of us called Chocolatey Donuts. But there I am at Tano's house, just in his room. And I decide, you know what? We're gonna make an introduction video for my channel. And that video isn't up anymore. I took that down forever ago after I think it was during my Minish Cap Let's Play that I took it down, but you know, I basically did a reintroduction video introducing my channel once again. So, you know, and I guess I did technically discuss rules and stuff with my counselor. I just really wasn't sure about my mom knowing about all the rules, and you know, we eventually figured that out. So, you know, anyway, so from there I did my reintroduction video, and then I also recorded the first episode of Pokemon Red with Tano, then Donut People Gaming. And if you watch that video, his voice has changed so much since then. It is insane. It's still like every time I randomly decide, hey, I'm gonna watch back on this Let's Play, I go on episode 1 and hear Baby Tano's voice, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, holy crap, we've grown so much, and by we I mean he, because my voice has not changed at all. But you know, whatever. So yeah, I then, you know, and then I recorded episode 2 later on because and I was still at Tano's house for some emergency stuff. My mom was having a surgery or something, and you know, she had to stay in the hospital an extra night or something. And then the snow got really bad because it was December, so there was like a bunch of snow, and the roads got really bad. So I ended up recording episode 2 with him as well, which, you know, and then you know, from there on, I kind of had to hide whenever I was recording, because I didn't think my mom really knew that I was recording at the time, and then so like the most she knew about me recording was the most I thought she knew about me recording was the fact that I would do practice recordings in the car every once in a while. So a lot of videos I recorded during my smartphone days were just in my car in the driveway at my house, because I wasn't sure if my mom was approving of my channel yet. So yeah, that was funny. So, and then eventually we move, I think eventually we moved to, eventually I got my first capture card for Christmas 2019, I think. I was still working on Minish Cap during that time, so I wanted to finish that first. But I was also still in high school and still in my 10th grade year, so Minish Cap wasn't like a super huge priority, I guess, in the sense of like I just recorded whenever I really had a good opportunity to. So I ended up getting my first capture card and first microphone, which was a 3 and a third something millimeter jack on a capture card that I would have to plug a USB hard drive, flash drive in. I have to plug, and that microphone quality was really bad. And then I eventually got my first laptop like right before Mario 64 started. And when I started Mario 64, it was with that terrible capture card. And eventually it turned into, and eventually I got 3D All-Stars, and the first laptop I had was also really bad because it was Windows Vista. So yeah, I had a Windows Vista laptop that was very slowly running my first editing software, VHDC or whatever, which is not the one I use anymore, but and I would still actually make thumbnails with my phone. I would basically, after editing the video and letting it export for hours, I would transport the video file to my phone, and then upload it from my phone. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic attempt. Oh my gosh. What is this attempt? What is this attempt? I'm gonna have to reset again. That was great. I will be back. I will be back to continue my story in just a moment. I just realized I haven't been recording my fourth reset so far. Don't worry, I haven't gotten it yet. But I was telling my story on the video while not even recording. Wow, I am obviously not paying him close enough attention on this. I have had very mixed attempts here, but yeah, I'm on my fourth reset. We're already 200 rupees in, so anyway, so I guess from where I was before I had to reset again, I had this terrible capture card for Mario 64 with this terrible Windows Vista laptop that I'm trying to edit from so that I can transfer the videos to my phone and make thumbnails and make these videos go out on my phone, because editing and everything already took forever enough. So birthday, my birthday, 18th birthday, I get 18th birthday, I get a laptop from my mom, as well as 3D All-Stars on Switch from my grandma for my birthday, and then I am going around, I'm going around doing that, And, jeez. So, you know, I get those. I get the laptop that it actually has somewhat decent capabilities. My mom paid for it. My uncle, who is much more tech knowledgeable than my mom, is the one who actually, you know, ordered the thing. And he installed a few apps on it. I do not use VSDC like most other editors I hear about do. I use a editing software called OpenShot. Although I do use OBS currently to record still. But you know. Anyway, I use OpenShot to edit the videos. And that started with that laptop. Which I had been getting that, you know, I had gotten that done. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? I'm like, again, only like half focusing on what I'm saying here, while also trying to focus on winning this minigame, which is not working. But you know, but anyway, I had gotten this laptop, you know, everything. And then for Christmas that same year, I got a Elgato Game Capture HD, which was my first actually good capture card, that I did not finish Mario 64 with. I decided with Mario 64 to stick it out and finish my playthrough of that on the old capture card, and I decided to keep making thumbnails with my phone on it because I just wanted to keep some consistency there. So I just decided, you know, we're gonna keep it like this. And then Christmas, I get that new capture card, and then I start my Earthbound Let's Play in February or March of 2021, where and I also about that same time got a decent gaming headset for my laptop that had a good mic. It's not as good as the current one I have, which I will get into details on that in a little bit, but yeah, I had a gaming headset. Probably one of the only headsets I had that I was actually comfortable wearing for longer than 2-hour periods at that point. It was a $40 headset, so the mic wasn't the greatest on it, but I made do with it, you know. Yeah, so I do my Earthbound Let's Play with that equipment, and then, you know, I start, and then eventually, I don't know if it was during my Earthbound Let's Play or like or a little after my Earthbound or like during my first Ocarina of Time Let's Play that abruptly ended and ended up getting deleted recently because I because I couldn't recover the videos. Yeah, that laptop had video files for episodes 22, 23, and 24, and episode 21 ended where we left off in episode 18. Episode 18, we were about halfway through the Forest Temple. Yeah, that's where episode 21 ended in the last time I tried doing this. So you know, I eventually, I think it was like, I don't remember. I think it was just before Jabu Jabu's belly, or maybe it was just after. I don't remember for sure, but either just before or just after Jabu Jabu's belly, I got my first, I got an Elgato microphone. I don't remember which one I got first. I got the Elgato microphone that I currently use, at one point. And then I also, at one point during that time, got the Elgato Game Capture HD 60S, which is the current capture card I use as well. That is the capture card I currently use for this stuff now as well. And then, you know, my laptop broke, and then so I went a while without being able to do anything. And then I built a gaming PC with my uncle. That's the person who helped me build my PC that I currently use. We built the PC I currently use. You know, and I recorded some Super Smash Bros. On it. My laptop was the first Minecraft Shenanigans episode. That laptop was the first Minecraft Shenanigans video. It was also the first and currently only Pokemon Showdown episode. You know, there was a lot of stuff I did with that laptop before it broke. Actually, I believe all the videos on the collab channel before, up till from the first video on the collab channel up till Sonic Colors episode 6, I think is the last episode up there. Yeah, that's all on my laptop. Which is why Sonic Colors is not finishing. We got up to 9 episodes on that channel, and we couldn't finish. I couldn't finish uploading it because you know, we recorded all of those videos and I did not schedule them. I just uploaded them on the day they were supposed to go out. So we were never able to finish. So I was never able to finish uploading Sonic Colors either on that channel. Unfortunately, I still have not gotten those lost files at all. Which is why I just decided to redo my Ocarina of Time Let's Play. So you know, after building the PC, I decided to start Pokemon Crystal because I felt like I had enough waiting. I had enough of waiting, you know. I was tired of waiting to have to continue any gaming stuff with you guys. So that's what I did. And now and then Pokemon Crystal. I got basically almost all the way through the first half in my hometown. In my home state, technically. I mean, it was my home city, but also, like, you know, I had been, like, I was born in that city, moved to another for, like, almost 13 years old, and then we, you know, and then after moving there, I, you know, had that, so yeah, and then we moved back, like, just before I turned 17. Or maybe, no, we moved back the year I turned 18, not the year I turned 17. I am stupid. Okay. So yeah, now, and then Pokemon Crystal I get basically almost done with in my home state. And then, you know, I have to move states. I have to move from one state to another. So I ended up not finishing Crystal quite with the timing I would have liked, but you know, it's what I could do. So, and now we're here. I live alone in this apartment with financial help from parents still. And you know, I was able to kind of finished Pokemon Crystal pretty easily. You know, that final episode went out sometime like I think May or June of May or June of last year, 2023. And then I restarted Ocarina of Time. I decided to restart Ocarina of Time as I felt there would be nothing stopping me from, you know, actually getting a decent Let's Play out. And I am going to need to do a 5th restart. Also, while I'm resetting for the 5th time here, I'm gonna show that I am resetting in the water temple at Lake Hylia. For one, I didn't want to reset in Temple of Time because you know, there's story cutscenes that I don't want to activate yet. And then also, you know, so there, and also, if you try to go from the Haunted Wasteland backwards to Gerudo Fortress, you're just gonna end up back at the Wasteland. They won't bring you back. They don't let you, they basically do not let you go back. You are basically forced into warping. You are basically forced into warping to Temple of Time at best. You're technically forced into warping to the Temple of... Why did I jump off the horse? You're basically forced into warping to the Temple of Time, as, you know, most people would try to make the story progress there. You know, but, you know, I figured I have some missing collectibles, so I'm gonna just do those last things, you know. Yeah, there's more than last couple things. So, you know, this episode is gonna be very long at this point because of how many attempts it is taking me to actually finish this one part. I'm seriously trying to finish this thing. Again, like I said during reset number 3, it was like 12:40 by the time I had told you what time it was. Yeah, it's 1:21. So I'm still up with a bunch of plans for the next couple days, you know. And no, don't, you know. Let me make it daytime. Let me make it daytime because I need my horse and I need it to be daytime. That wasn't... Hey! Come on. Get back on the horse and go. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, here's I can continue my story. Where were we? Moving here, that's right. Moving here and restarting Ocarina of Time. Okay, so, yeah, no, I restarted Ocarina of Time with little to no issues from July to September, you know. There's nothing too major going on. Then about mid-September to basically early December, yeah, the depression hit. I was getting nothing out at the time. I was basically getting 0 videos out at all. I didn't get any videos out between like September 22nd. Between the September 22nd and like November whatever. Actually, no, between September 22nd and December, I want to say December 14th, there was like 1 video that went out, and it was episode 17. I took a long break there because of depression. I was only at, what, 80? I think I was still in the 80s, maybe early 90s in subscribers. I think I was actually closer to like 94. I want to say 91 to 94 at that time. But, you know. So, you know, I'm sitting there trying to... Wow. Great job, man. I am doing wonderful here. So, you know, I'm basically, you know, I have no friends. It has been almost a year, it has been over half a year since I moved, at that point. And I am just all around not feeling too good, you know? I'm missing my friends. I'm depressed because I have no new friends. Well, other than coworkers. I barely talk to my family. I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on the channel at the time, but I you know, I had tried to start going to school. That didn't work out. So I tried to start college. That didn't work out. So at this point, you know, and at this point, I still don't have very many friends here. Again, I have a few people, a few coworkers that I talk to, and then I have a few people outside of that I talk to, that live here in the same state. The person I'm actually going to go meet for breakfast later is an old coworker from a different job here at Big Lots before I started working at that game store. So you know, that's fun. Him and I talk quite often just because he stops in at our store all the time. So and you know, there's no bad blood with me and Big Lots, actually, funnily enough. I just left because I felt I had better opportunity at the game store, I guess. Not only because, you know, it was gaming my passion, but like I was more knowledgeable and it was a smaller store for me to actually learn the layout. So yeah, no, but like that whole time I was always between 80, basically that entire time I was between 80 and like 94 subscribers, something like that. And then December rolls around, Christmas time rolls around, and I'm doing a little better, you know. I'm doing a little better. And then what? And then New Year's rolls around. And you know, I'm still fairly consistent with uploads again, trying to keep them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Missing a Monday or a Friday here and there, maybe occasionally a Wednesday instead of one of those two, you know. And usually it's because of either having a bad day beforehand or having been busy at work or this or that. Like I hadn't had any like super big depression attacks again. So you know, so you know, I'm doing all right. About halfway through January, so last month at this point. Maybe, well, I think at the time of this going up, it'll be 2 months ago now, because I think this first video is going up like March 2nd. So I guess more like a month and a half ago, I went through my first major experience of heartbreak. Just a girl that used to like me that I started to like back, cutting me off from ever talking to her again, and me just kind of moving on with it, and then just kind of, you know, it finally set in when Jack Group sent me a screenshot from a conversation they had about talking to me again. It really set in that I'm never going to talk to her again. And, you know, part of that is my fault for being a little late with having feelings for her back, I guess. I guess I was just a little late on that, you know. I think I went over it in a video. So, you know, it was hard, but if anything, the week after that incident happened, I found so much comfort in recording. That I will say that right now. One of the things that has brought me so much comfort since then has been recording. I don't know. I love being able to play these games for you guys and be able to, you know, do this kind of stuff for you. And I love playing video games. You guys seem to, I mean, before today, I mean, technically before February 1st, a lot of people seem to be liking my videos, you know. I was still at like 90 whatever, so you know, I decided, you know what, so I had Tuesday, January 30th and Wednesday, January 31st off. Oh, come on! Come on! Ah, that was so close! That was so close! You gotta be kidding me. Ah. Anyway. Wow, okay. Anyway, I had January 30th and January 31st, Tuesday and Wednesday off to just kind of have some time to you know, have for myself. And I found so much comfort in recording for you guys. I mean, I had also found some other ways to, you know, move on, cope, whatever. I'm talking to some of my friends from Idaho more. I have recently reconnected with Minose and have been playing a lot of Pow World with him and Tano. And you know, that's been really fun. So you know, and you know, there's been some other new people that have reached out to me about recent stuff, recent events, and I've found someone else I can talk to online about how I've been feeling that has been really good with me, and you know, I've been helping them through a lot of stuff too. Apparently, they told me about how they have been going through some rough stuff in their life too. So we've been talking to each other on Facebook Messenger quite a bit. Basically, I mean, now every day I send them a good morning and a good night message, and they kind of reply whenever they can. And then you know, and then you know, every once in a while throughout the day we try to talk back and forth. I mean, we mostly talked on Sunday, and then every day since we've had to kind of keep it to short conversations back and forth every once in a while because either I'm at work, or I'm doing this or that, or you know, or they are actually in college and also have a job, and then they have, you know, family life at home. So you know, we don't like, so the past couple days I first started talking to them on Sunday before recording a bunch of stuff. But you know, that was pretty good for me. And then Tuesday and Wednesday this week, this last week, so the 30th and 31st, I had so much free time that Tuesday I didn't have a whole lot of free time, and because I had some other stuff I needed to do, but Tuesday I had other stuff that I ended up needing to do before recording that day, but I did get 3 episodes recorded that day. I got all 3 Shadow Temple episodes recorded that day. I was busy during the day and had to record them mostly kind of closer to the afternoon, evening, so, but I also had Wednesday off, and somehow, some way, this is a new record for me recording in a day. I still did laundry, I still ate mostly properly. I had a pretty decent day, and I was pretty productive. I got some chores done. I recorded 7 episodes. I recorded from episode 36. Hicks was the last episode I recorded on Tuesday. So I recorded episode 37 to episode 43 on Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, I was finished editing all that and posted the short. And I posted the short of the Mario 64 thing from 2020 Wednesday night. After I was kind of done editing for the night, I just decided, hey, this is a silly short idea from old stuff. Let me just go ahead and do that. Yeah, that brought me from 96 to 104 subscribers. So again, I've talked a lot now about my whole career so far over the past 5 years of YouTube that has led me to getting 100 subscribers. And again, I'm so happy that I am to this point, especially with how my life has been recently. Again, I just went through a really bad, my first heartbreak experience, you know. I have all this stuff going on with depression and not having a lot of friends and a lot of physical friends. It's been rough, but I woke up after posting the short on Thursday, February 1st. And I had to work later that day. Hey, so you know, I was like, so I was still like trying to, so I woke up, I check my phone, I check YouTube Studio on my phone to check how many views I got on the short, and first thing I see, 104 subscribers. I am super psyched about that, you know. I was literally screeching yes, basically, for almost 5 minutes straight after that. And like I was texting a bunch of people, hoping like I finally made it, you know. I was so excited. I was super ecstatic to see that I had finally reached over 100 subscribers, you know. And I can't thank you guys enough for helping me reach this point. It has been a long journey to even 100, so it's probably gonna be an even longer journey to 1,000. I realize that. But I am so happy that I was able to reach my first big milestone of 100 when I did. It could have, I do think it would have been nice to be at 100 so much sooner, but I also realize that Let's Play is not really a good format right now for trying to get to that point. So I've never really thought of myself as somebody who would get super. I mean, even when starting the YouTube channel, I kind of was like, I'd like for this to become a job. I'd like for this to become my full-time job someday, but I never got my hopes up, you know? And I still don't have my hopes up. You can't make a living off of YouTube. You can't even earn money off of YouTube until you're at 1,000 subscribers, and I don't even know, like, I don't even know that I'd be able to make a living off of YouTube at that kind of revenue. So you know, I've always seen YouTube as this kind of hobby that I am very passionate about trying to improve myself with, you know? I want to get better at making videos so that someday I can maybe look into having a full-time YouTube channel, having all these things going for me. And, you know, I'm very excited. I'm so happy that I am even to the point I'm already at, because again, this is very much a passion project for me. I'm not really, that's why I'm not really looking to change my video style. I mean, there will be tweaks here and there, yes. I will be making tweaks here and there to my videos, you know, how I edit them, how I style something or another, but I'm not gonna stop doing Let's Plays. That is the one thing I am not stopping. I might do other content on the side of Let's Plays, but Let's Plays is always gonna be my main format. I know, even if it is kind of a dying YouTube format, if it's not already dead, I think, again, Chugga Conroy is my biggest influence for my channel. And I know Chugga Conroy is years old, you know, but here's the thing, Chugga Conroy, he is also on the autism spectrum, you know, but he's said it before. And he started at age 17 like I did. He's like, what, 12 years older than me? So you know, his Earthbound Let's Play started around the same time that I would have started my Pokemon Red Let's Play at this point, because because we were both 17. So, you know, Emil has always been a big influence on this channel, whether he knows it or not. He has always been a huge inspiration for this channel. And I don't plan to change the whole I'm doing Let's Play thing for any time soon. I need to reset a 6th time. I'll be back. Alright, really quick, I'm equipping my ice arrows just because I'm still here. I kind of want to kind of show off how overpowered these things are. I missed. How overpowered they are when you don't miss. He is now frozen after hitting him once. You can just get that final blow. If you use your ice arrows, and as you can see, they don't use a lot of magic. When trying to use ice arrows, they don't use a lot of magic. So you can just hit him, freeze him in his place. And even with the Master Sword, I'll even show off with the Master Sword. I can just finish him off. Usually with Tektites like that, I believe the Master Sword also still takes 2 hits. And I can just freeze him and finish him off after that. Also, because of how I am, I want the Hylian Shield equipped. I don't usually I don't know. I personally do like the mirror shield. I like the design of the mirror shield personally, but I have never been a huge fan of the fact that you know, you get the mirror shield as like your last dungeon item, and you use it for that boss fight when the Hylian shield is so much more iconic. It's like, it makes so much more sense, in my opinion, to use the mirror shield for basically the required puzzles, and that's it. And you were the ghost I was hoping to find, but I couldn't hit you, so I guess we're not doing that. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping I could maybe hit that ghost, but you know, I didn't. Anyway, but yeah, I'm the type of person who's like, I love how the mirror shield works. I just wish it wasn't the last shield you got in the game for the last boss fight before the final battle. With how iconic the Hylian shield is, I don't know. I personally just kind of find myself a little dirty for not having the Hylian shield equipped after the Spirit Temple, doing the last couple dungeons. I haven't equipped it up until now because I'm not even doing any major story stuff right now, so I'm just not really worried about having the Hylian shield equipped until then. But at this point, I'm like, I've been resetting so many times that, you know, oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. And hello. Let me do that again. So yeah, anyway, now that I'm back here doing this again, I'm thinking I'm probably, after these next couple attempts, I've talked about basically all I can talk about at this point, just because this video is already long enough as it is, with the fact that, like, I took part of my I took my third reset, part of my fourth reset, and my whole fifth reset to talk about just the history of this channel, because again, 100 subscribers, I'm stoked, and I again just wanted to talk about how the channel started and where I'm at now that I'm, you know, at this 100 subscriber point. And honestly, again, I didn't even think I would get this far. I started to doubt. I honestly started to doubt whether or not I'd even make it this far, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. I don't know personally. I don't know personally if the short, I mean, I'm sure the short had something to do with the fact that had something to do with the fact that I gained so many subscribers in a night. But, you know, I also, you know, like, had I not posted that short, I would not have gotten, I probably would have stayed under 100, like barely under 100 for the next couple days, for the next couple months, honestly. I do not see, basically this video going up today, I probably still would have been under 100, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I might have been able to barely get myself at like 70, maybe. Or not 70, 90. I probably could have gotten to like 97, 98 at this point, but I really do not think I would have gotten to 100 without that short. But, you know, you know, it's insane, because I was going through a lot of stuff. Just as I just said, I was going through a lot, and technically still am going through a lot because again, this heartbreak only just happened like 2 weeks ago. So that's not fun. Please. Oh my gosh. Please. No! I could have had it. I could have had it. Anyway, but yeah, I might, at this point, now that I've told my entire channel story at this point, up to today, I should probably just end the episode off for now, and then I will just, you know, I'm just gonna have to end the episode off now. I'm either gonna have to end the episode off now, or I am just going to cut at this point until, basically, either end the episode off now or cut until I am over 1,500 points and show off the reward for it, because this is not working. This is not working out for me. So I guess, yeah, I think it's better. I think it's probably best if I just cut at this point, because just because of the fact that I've been doing this so long, and you know, you guys are probably very anticipating the reward. If you don't already know what it is, you're like, what is it? What is it? And I'm just sitting here not telling you because I can't get the freaking points for it. So at this point, why would I tell you if you don't know? I don't want to spoil it now, but again, I'm like coming so close every single time. So I guess I'm just gonna cut out from here and just show you guys what the reward is once I can actually, you know, get the points for it. So yeah, after this attempt, I will be back. After this attempt, I'll show you where I get, and then I will be back. Because I at least hope you guys were interested enough to even stick around watching me do this for however long I've been doing it while talking about my channel. Because this has been a good output for me personally. After everything I've been through this past year, this is a really good output for me. So yeah. So I know I said after the last attempt I'd cut, but you know, and then I talk more and more, but yeah. So after I finish this attempt, that is not going anywhere smoothly at all either. I'll be cutting until I get the reward. So see you guys in a bit. For you guys. Probably more like another hour and a half for me. Yes! 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 I barely hit that thing. Yes! Yes! The biggest quiver! We can now carry 50 arrows! And it refills the arrows! Yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my gosh! Finally! Oh my gosh! No, I don't want to do that again. Oh my gosh, I am done! I am done with you! Okay! I cannot believe I finally got that. Okay. Oh my gosh. It only took me like 2 attempts after saying I was gonna cut. Oh, that feels good. Oh. Okay. That feels so good to finally have that out of the way. Ugh! Finally! This song, this Gerudo Valley theme song, as good as it is gonna bring so many nightmares to me now. I am going to have so many nightmares about that stupid mini-game for hours now. I am gonna be traumatized every time I hear that song for the next 5 months, probably, trying to just get my way through this so I can. Oh my god! Finally. Okay, I can finally end the episode off. I do want to show off one last thing really quick, but it's again really quick because I missed it. It's the it's one of the adult timeline things. It is the last adult collectible I have missed. So I'm just gonna get it really quick before going to the Temple of Time. It's in Zora River. We were just at Zora's Domain 2 episodes ago because I was trying to get some gold Skulltulas and stuff that I had missed. I had missed the gold Skulltulas previously because I had missed a few gold Skulltulas and I thought I missed a piece of heart. And the gold Skulltula I had missed over at Zora's Domain, I didn't even think I missed. Or because, I couldn't get it without the silver gauntlets. Yeah, turns out there was another gold Skulltula I missed. And I am a moron for not noticing. So I'm just gonna show this off really quick. Show this gold Skulltula off really quick. And then I'm going to bed. I'll probably walk into the Shadow Temple really quick. I'll probably go to the Shadow Temple really quick after ending the recording to just be ready to start recording it and go to the Temple of Time, but anyway, that gold Skulltula I missed. You want to get as close to this edge as you basically possibly can. Don't slide off though. And then it is right there. We could have gotten that with the regular hookshot. We didn't even need to go to the water temple for this. We could have gotten that so long ago. I was even out here before the ice cavern and could have gotten that that long ago, and I didn't. I forgot that it was there and managed to skip over it without even hearing it. I am such a moron. Anyway, on that note, oops. Wait. Anyway, on that note, I'm teleporting to the graveyard to save in the Shadow Temple so that I don't respawn in the Temple of Time. So that next episode we can head back over there. All right. Next episode we're gonna go to the Temple of Time to figure out who's waiting there for us. However, no matter who's waiting for us there, I'm probably gonna end up having to go. I'm probably gonna have to end up using putting the Master Sword back in the pedestal anyway, so I can get the last couple gold Skulltulas. If you go to Zora's Domain, we now have that last one. I am only missing 2. They are obviously both in Gerudo Valley, and I know where. They are obviously both in Gerudo Valley at this point, and I know at least where one of them is. I remember at least one of them. So, I honestly, where is that last one actually? Now that I think about it, where? Oh no, I know where it is. No, I know where it is. It's, maybe I don't. Hold on. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right? See you guys next time. This is Chocolate Controller, signing out. Goodbye. I was just watching through that recording process to just make sure everything captured. I'm not editing this tonight. I am so tired. I already have plans this morning. I also am going to be live streaming later tonight. There's no way I can edit this tonight, as well as this is episode 46. I still have to edit episode 45, which is already an hour long, with me trying to get through the Gerudo Fortress, or not the fortress, the training grounds. I have to edit an hour-ish recording of that. And this is like basically over an hour of over the span of multiple recordings. I am not editing this tonight. It is 2:15 in the morning. I finished recording at like 2:05 in the morning. I am not finished. I am not going to be editing this tonight. Probably tomorrow after I get home. I'm not editing this tonight. I'll probably even leave on-screen text or something being like, hey, this is when I'm finishing editing this. I don't even know what is going to be kept in this video, so I might even do it at. I'm honestly not even sure if this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be this is gonna be in the intro section of this video. I don't know if this is gonna be the outro section of this video. There is so much stuff I just did. I just did that for 3 hours pretty much. I love recording for you guys, but like I started it wasn't even midnight when I started trying to record this, and it is now 2 in the morning, and I have plans at 10 in the morning, so great. Anyway, I don't know if this is going in the beginning or the end of the video. Future me in editing can figure out what that is, what's going on there. So yeah, if this is in the beginning of the video, enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, if this is at the end of the video, I'll see you guys next time. Never again!